All opinions expressed by the program participants are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinions of Upscale Love for You. The program participants' opinions are based on the information that they consider from their own knowledge. No expressions or accuracy is related to Upscale Love for You.
Hello, everyone. This is yours truly, Dr. Fabulous, the founder and CEO of Upscale Love for You. Thank you so much for taking the time out to join us on Tantalizing Talk Thursday, where the conversations are always hot and exciting. So stay tuned and get ready because we are going to have an absolute fabulous good time. And guess what, y'all? Smooches. Mwah.
Yeah, it's your boy Jay just checking in. Hey, we're gonna be live Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. You're in for an awesome time. As I say, God is amazing, and so are you. Follow my smoke, follow my praise. Keep laughing, keep loving, keep living. Let's go.
Hey, it's your girl, Special K. Welcome to Upscale Love for You. A big thank you to each and every one of you for joining into tonight's show. You're guaranteed to have a great time with our hot topic and tantalizing talk.
Welcome each and everyone to the episode of Upscale Love. I'm your boy Action J, where we discuss all the juicy, sizzling, hot topic. I guarantee tonight's show is going to be very, very hot and exciting. So I want you to sit back, grab your popcorn, and enjoy the show.
This is yours truly, Lady T, coming live from the 305. Come join us on Thursday night for Tantalizing Talk at 8:30. It will be hot, hot, hot.
Greetings. This is Dr. Feelgood, the man with the golden voice, the lady's choice, and of course, smooth as a Rolls Royce. Coming to you live from the 571, where we get things done and we're having fun. Welcome to the show. You're going to have a good time because we keep it right and we keep it tight. All I like to say is, never make love by the garden gate. Though love is blind, the neighbors ain't.
Stand up already before we even get in the door. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the love. And tonight we're coming to you where we're going to talk about something that is important. Catfishing. Okay. So I know everybody who has ever tried online dating know a little something about catfishing. And tonight we're going to talk about it because online dating is the new thing, and people say that it's better than dating in person. So that's up to you to give me your opinion, what you think about dating. And have you ever been catfished? Have you catfished anyone? We're going to get deep and in depth about that because that's what the show is about tonight. And so, with that being said, I'm going to poll a question. I have a couple of ladies in the house, a few men sprinkled here or there. But the question tonight is, have you ever catfished anyone? I'm going to throw that question straight on over to Lil Bo Peep. You knew it was coming.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in tonight, Tantalizing Talk. You know, I have. It was a long time ago. I was a youngster. It was before, social media, before MySpace or whatever it was, Black Planet. It was before all that. I think I was in the 6th grade. Me and my brother, we had these cousins we were trying to talk to. They were older than us. So, I told the girl, my middle name, gave my mama last name, and told her, I was like 16 because she was 16. So I wanted to be the same age she was. And then I'd be on there talking on the phone late night, trying to make my voice real deep. I'd be like, yeah, what's up, girl? You know what I'm saying? What you doing? Hoping my folk don't pick the phone up and embarrass me. Get your ass off that phone. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I had my share before, but it was all fun and games. It wasn't, and like easy access then. The phone book was popping back then. So, You know, yeah.
You say the phone book?
Phone book what was
That's
popular.
right, the black book. The
Phone book. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? See, the reason I got Catfish up in back of me, the TV show. And you know, I watch that thing and I say, how naive can someone be to date a person for over 3 years, not talk to them, not see them? Now, my thing, I'll say I did it for about 6 months because that's my love story about myself and my husband. Met him playing cards online. He didn't know how I looked. I didn't know how he looked. But that was only 6 months because I don't think I could have hung in there more than 6 months. And then we were gearing up to meet one another. But to say you're going to date somebody 3 whole years, send them money, and do all this foolery, heck to the no. I watched the episode last night, y'all, because I was trying to get clarity about this catfishing thing. And this girl dated a person, she was 16 when they started chatting online. And at the age of 23, she called in Neve and all the others who work on Catfish Show to go meet the person. How about all this time? You all are never going to guess. She wasn't even talking to a man, she was talking to a woman. And she broke down and went to crying. And the girl said, well, what I was saying was real. It was me. It wasn't just my picture. And I was like, I could not believe. And she said that when they did talk via the screen, the room would be so dark. So then you know that was a red flag. Come on now. Come on, somebody.
That's a couple of different color flags, Doc. That ain't just a red.
Yeah, I'm like, for
a dark
3 years, for 3 years, and she sent money. Oh, heck to the no. Y'all know they canceled Christmas with me already when she said she sent some money. And I'm going to ask anyone on here. Lil Bo Pete said he catfished back in the day. Facebook, Black Planet. I ain't never heard of some of these things. I heard a space. Is it Facebook page? What is it called?
MySpace.
MySpace. Oh, honey, I'm giving it a whole different name.
Hey, Doctor, we might need to go with that one. We might need to start something new.
We might need to. We might need to because I had never heard of it. But check this out. I want to know in 2000, I'm going to give you this panel question, 2022 up in the present. Has any of you dated online and was catfished, or you catfish? I'm talking about today, current time, 22 or 23. Douglas, can you hear me, Douglas? Douglas might still be at work. Because I want to know if Douglas ever catfished anybody. Douglas, is that a sound effect? Oh, I can't hear you, Douglas. Can you hear me? Well, I'm going to move on. Leanne, can you hear me?
Yes, Leanne can hear you.
Leanne, tell me, girl, have you ever catfished anybody, or has anyone ever catfished you?
No, ma'am, I've never done online dating.
Oh, you don't do online dating?
No, ma'am, never in my life.
Get the fuck up out of here. I'm surprised.
Why are you surprised?
I'm just surprised.
I know enough people to introduce me to other people. I've never.
Douglas, your phone is coming in. Mute your phone, please, Douglas.
Okay, I already got it. I
know enough people to introduce me. I don't need to do online dating.
Well, all righty then. Well, honey, let me tell you, ain't nothing like some online dating because it gives you a full flare. You can go from one coast to East Coast to West Coast. It's all about that life. Listen, I done tried. That's where I met my husband, y'all, online. But
Hmm.
anyway, I just wanted to say a little something. Hey, Zoom user, we gonna change you to pretty girl. You know, I always do that because you always come in here, but this is Zoom user on your Facebook page, not Facebook, on your little chit chat, whatever it is. And so I'm gonna change your name to Pretty Girl. Let me put that up there right quick, y'all. I'm making all these here. All right, there we go. We gonna make that change to Pretty Girl. So Pretty Girl, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Listen, now Leanne says she got enough friends that she don't have to go on online dating. Pretty Girl, have you ever went on online dating?
I most definitely have.
Girl,
And
now tell me your experience, cause I need to know.
well, my experience with online dating is it's like a box of chocolate. You just never know what you're getting. However, my ex-husband, who I'm no longer with at this time, but I was married to him for 13 years. I met him online. But again, I still say it's like a box of chocolate, and you just never know what you're getting.
Well, okay. It could be a trick or it could be a treat. That's what you're saying.
Not necessarily. I won't say necessarily a trick. I'll just say false representation. A lot of people on these sites does not represent themselves truthfully.
Okay. I understand. I understand. Because you know what? That's like some people, they'll say they're about 5'11", 6 feet. And then when you meet them, they 1 inch from being a dwarf. I'm going to use that vernacular this evening. I'm not going to say a midget. I'm going to say a dwarf. So, you
You
Right.
know,
might as well say it. You just said.
it is what it is. And when that happens, and it always make my mind go, now why are you lying if you plan on meeting the person? But I guess it won't make a difference if you don't ever feel the need to meet someone, because you know just as sure if you meet them, they're going to be able to see you. So why not tell the truth? But with that being said, guess what, y'all? I'm going to turn it on over to the one, the only Lil Bo P, because I'm sure he got a treat for you with this catfishing thing.
Hey, again, thank you for everybody that's on tonight, that's tuned in, with the crew. We really appreciate it. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We don't take it for granted. So let me get right into it and smoke up some stuff tonight. So tonight's topic is catfish. And actually, doctor, my cousin is on here who we had that catfish going on with those two cousins. So
Is that Samsung SM
Corey. That's
S9069?
yeah, that's Corey.
Oh, I should have known it. I should have known it.
Two peas in the pod. Listen here, we had them girls going. We had them girls rocking and rolling until it was time to meet, and we all went to this. They knew us. They really knew who we were, so we could never see them. So that was a different part of my life. But at a different, as an adult, I have had people try to attempt to catfish me, but you can't. I'm uncatfishable, if that's a word. I'm gonna make it a word if it ain't. I'm
Make it a word,
uncatfishable
honey. Make it a
because
word.
it's too many ways to see a person in 2024, right? It's too many ways to see a person. You got a Samsung, you got an Android phone, you got Google Meet, you got an iPhone, you got FaceTime, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got what was that new one, Doc, that you put out there?
WhatsApp.
What you got? Oh, I don't even really use that, but you got WhatsApp, and then Doctor created a new
Facebook,
platform, social media.
Facebook space or something I said, because I had never heard of that.
Space. So
It's something.
that TV show became very popular. MTV grabbed that show, and it has been a very successful show because so many people do get catfish. So The term catfish is someone who pretends to be someone else to trick or attract other people. That is the term for catfish. In layman's term from the hood, somebody who capping about who they are. So when a person
not the capping. My students just told me what capping meant the other day. I was like, oh, I learned a new word.
They should have been hit you with that, doctor. Some young people had to put me on about 2 years ago, but they hipped you on one. But that's
say the word again. Say the word again.
Capping.
Like
a cap and add
an end. Somebody who capping. That's the hood term for catfishing. So it's, you got to watch out. There's several signs you can watch for when it comes to catfishing. You got, how you can tell, unrealistic following, whether they got 20, 30, 40 people. I mean, come on, somebody know more than 20, 30, 40 people. They say they lost, their page been hacked. Continue to put the same recycling pictures. They recycling pictures, the same pictures. The person, I don't know who it was on the other end that tried to catfish me, reached out to me and told me I was handsome. They like my drip, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, cool. The picture, I like the picture, but it was only about 5. Red flag, green flag, blue flag, file on the plate. Everybody got more than 5 pictures in this age. So it's the repetitive pics, new pages, always busy when it's time to meet, or either FaceTime or Google Meet. When it's time to be seen, they're always busy. That individual would tell me, well, I'm at work. I'm working late tonight. Okay, bet. We'll chop it up in the morning. Morning time come. What's up? Let's jump on this. Let's jump on this camera. They called me in early. Damn, they called you work late and had to go in early. That Papa Doc, that put all my antennas up. Then here come the trick. They said, oh, I had to go to the doctor. They started POMOF, and I talked about this, a beggar sapien last week. They started begging. I had to go to the doctor. I'm having some extra stuff going on. I need $75 to go get some woman products. Yeah. But you better go to McDonald's and get some of them paper towels, because I ain't giving you nothing. I don't know who I'm sending it to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no phone number, but you gonna give me a name to send it to on Cash App. So I'm like, hell no, we ain't going that route. So that brings me to, is beauty truly in the eye of the beholder when you don't know what you're beholding or who you're beholding? Is beauty truly in the eye? You talking to somebody, you ain't met them face to face, you ain't seen them. When it's time to talk, they always distance, but you continue that conversation, you continue that talk. Can you fall for that person? Is that beauty is it beauty in the eye of the beholder for a person that you really don't know who you're falling for? Let's smoke up some ish. Talk to me, doctor. You got your hand raised already. Come on, doctor.
Man, I'm just jazzed because I won't say it's a catfishing moment, but the anticipation when you meet somebody online and then you meet them for the very first time, you like, we've been talking, and now you really get a chance to see them, feel them, touch them. And then you say, damn. Oh, pretty girl, you said.
But what if they ain't the person that you think you've been falling for?
No. But the person be the person. This is what I was getting ready to say. Because my best friend, my best Judy, that's the situation. Now, let me tell you about her. She'll meet him online, but she won't go meet him by herself. So guess who is the tag along, y'all?
Not the doctor. Not the doctor.
Dr. Fabulous is the tag along. And I'm gonna ask 1,001 questions, and the person looking like, now why did she bring this person? But she'll have her phone and she texted me and I'm reading text of the question she want me to ask him, So I'm asking, but she was like, they had talked. She really was into the conversation. But when she met him in person, she say all the hoopla went away. So my question that I asked him, I say, so you all met online. What is it that sparked the flame about her profile pic that you reached out? And then he gave his little suave, his little, and then I said, well, now that you've met her in person, do you still have an attraction? And he like hesitated. So, yeah, he hesitated. And so then I turned to her and I asked the same question to her. And she said, well, his personality was more exciting when they were conversating than in person. So I'm going to ask now, do you think that people become shy when they actually meet the person? Oh, Kiara Jenkins, you are so beautiful. If I was looking for a model, I'd call you out, girl. You kind of cute on that picture. I might have to put my picture up so y'all can see me too. But this is the real thing, y'all. This is it. This is it. But no, the question is, do you become a little shy or a little reserved when you meet the person in person, opposed to being online? I'm gonna ask that question to Papa Doc. I'm sure he didn't a lot of online date.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Yeah, can you can you present the question again, because I have phone calls just come through, so I just got off of it real quick. So what was the
question is that is your conversation more exciting when you're talking to the person online, but when you meet the person, you become a little reserved or a little shy when you meet them one-on-one in person? How is it? Why does the conversation tend to drizzle out, or do you stay your same friendly self? Are you considered friendly?
Oh, me, yes. I'm even killed all the time. But kind of what I think the answer to that question is this. You've been online, you've been talking, texting questions back and forth, and then, you got these pictures up, but they from, when you graduated in 1984, and it's 2024. And, the person show up and you go, yeah, you about 50 pounds heavier than that class reunion picture you put up there, And sometimes it takes the spark out of it, because what you see in the pictures ain't exactly what you got when she showed up, even though y'all had nice conversations and stuff like that, So I think that tends to, kill it a little bit, because they put a little cap in there, you know what I mean?
They put they put a whole catfish in there. I talked about that on another show. On the other show.
Papa Doc talking about me?
Just stay in the background. Just stay in the background.
No updated pictures. She'll keep them back from 1982.
Just stay in the background. So Papa Doc, that goes to my original question: is beauty truly in the eye of the beholder? Because Doc saying you get there, you anticipating from what you've seen, you get to that place, that space, and then you got a picture that's 20 years old, you know what I'm saying, up there, and it ain't the same. So do you continue?
Oh, that
Dang,
old
you couldn't out, Papa Doc. You couldn't.
Well, here, and I, a little bit, but so here's what I think, or my opinion. It is, as you get older, you know that, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. All men, we are, virtual creatures. We like what we see. That causes us to go on the hunt on the attack, you know. So now, you know what I like, because the position I'm in, I like to talk to them on the phone for a while, chat with them for a while, so that I will be attracted to their personality and their heart. And then, you know, she might give me that picture where, you know, she was a 9 maybe, and then now I see her, you know, she is straight up 4.5, 5, you know. So I'm going, man, she got a nice heart, nice personality.
Okay.
You know, I might have to work with her just a little bit, you know, just a little bit.
So you can do it because you're not solely basing it on the look.
Right.
Because you've gotten to know the personality and the heart.
Yeah, because now I'm a little bit older, my maturity about, you know, this, you know, pretty and gorgeous.
And your sexy body wasn't the same then either when you showed, okay?
Yeah, but but I'm not gonna cap. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm a big fella. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm gonna present myself. But you know, men and women, they both can present themselves a little off when it comes time to meeting somebody, and you think, okay, I really like that person or whatever. So I don't want to really show you, you know, my picture when I was 350. I want to show you when I was 285, you know, and that's what sell it.
Right.
That's what sell it.
That's what sell it, Papa Doc. However, if a woman present a picture to me when she 165 and we get to that restaurant and she 285 and I walk past her 3 times, I'm selling that right back to your ass. You know what I'm saying?
What if she's 145? What if she's 145?
My grandma said, "Don't nothing but a dog want a bone, man. I don't like little women. If she a little woman, I'm gonna still sell her. I'm gonna still sell her back. Now I know some 165 that thick, you know, but I don't want because the day gonna come when we gonna meet. So if you present a picture, I'm expecting to see a 2023 current event picture that you just
at least maybe a 6 or 7 month picture.
No, I don't know about that either, Doctor, because a lot can change in 6 or 7 months. I don't look like I did 7 months ago.
You could be like Lady T. Take one picture every 3 years. I'm telling y'all. She knows all the time about not taking current pictures.
Right, but who said something about we have iPhones and Galaxies and whatever, Androids, you could take a picture on the spot. I've done that and it's a person right out of my office because I wasn't sending anything seductive and trying to charm you. I'm sending you a picture of just as I am.
I'm saying, you know
what? Hey, and the worst picture of it all is that neck up picture. Oh man, that's what gets you. The neck up.
But you can stand up and take a picture.
Yeah, but y'all don't sell those pictures. Y'all don't sell those pictures.
No, but we're not trying to show body parts and stuff. You gotta wait till you
you can cover your body up. You can cover your body up. When you send that necklace, let me tell you what automatic come to my mind, that when you send that neck up picture, that you're a big girl, that you're trying to hide it. I see you big from your neck up. You got a big face. You got a big neck. You ain't no 110 pound with no 32-inch neck. Like that ain't
the 32-inch neck.
You got to get a 40-inch chain.
Now see, that's not true. Look, that's not true. Look how skinny my neck is.
Well, doctor, you might be
18, 20, baby.
Doctor, you might
through busing.
You listen, doc. You in a league of your own, doctor, because your neck is small.
It's
you know what I'm saying, for your frame. You got a small neck.
I got skinny hands, skinny neck, skinny legs, but baby, I'm a whole 18, 20. And then sometime if them jeans tight, I might have to get a 22. But I'm gonna tell them that from the beginning, because guess what? When we go to eat, I ain't ordering no salad.
That's right. You ordering that steak and lobster because you get that steak and lobster because you a big girl and you want to eat.
I'm gonna get entree, dessert, appetizer.
Go ahead, Dr. Fan.
All of that.
All right.
Listen, you expensive. You know what I'm saying?
I am.
Go ahead,
And Papa
Dr.
Doc,
Fab.
she want it all. She want order for every part of the menu.
That's right.
Yep.
And then look. And if I can't eat it all at the restaurant, guess what? I'm gonna take it to go. Got the money game. That's what I'm
That's
talking
right.
about.
Don't waste no money.
Don't waste no money. And then
Mm-mm.
gonna have me some lunch for the next day or some dessert. That's it, all day
I
long.
feel you, Dr. Fab. I'll do the
That's the
same
reason
thing.
why these
I
women
would do
better
the
be
same
real.
thing.
Cause
Mhm.
listen. A buddy Joe tried to get me when we went out to dinner. The man came up and say, "Are you all having?" No, he said. The man said, "Are you all ready to order?" He said, "Yes, we're both having chicken Caesar salads." I say, "No, we're not. I'm having the shepherd's pie." You better ask somebody. Wrong female. Wrong one.
Hey, doctor, he thought he
Look
had a
at Lady
cheesesteak.
T.
He didn't
Look at
understand.
Lady T in the chat. Look at Lady T in the chat.
What Lady T
Lord.
say?
Lady T looking sexy in the chat.
The assets are my tatas. Thank you.
I
Hey.
can't see the chat.
Well, she got them.
Hey,
She got them tops.
Oh, I see.
Got them
Now that
tops.
picture there. Listen, y'all. Now that picture there from 2021. Mm-hmm.
Hey, look.
Hey,
Let me find me a
no.
picture.
Let me straighten out, Dr. Fab.
Hey, you got to
Let
bring
me
the
find me a
big
picture
credit
of
card.
2023 December.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bring the
big
credit card.
ladies.
Oh,
ladies,
she
y'all
done made it bigger, y'all.
Ladies, y'all put a 2023 December 2023 up in the chat for us.
That's what I'm about to do. Let me find my 2023 picture right away.
All of mine on the phone. They not on my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, social media diva, post a picture from the party for of Doctor, because Doctor was sharp at that party with her black on. Couldn't tell her.
She better not.
Post it social media.
Can't nobody post my pictures but me.
Post it. Oh, she got exclusive rights on her pictures.
Exactly.
So Dr. Fab,
I am monetized, baby.
When I take you out, I got to bring the credit card with the big credit limit on it, huh?
Make sure
exactly.
Make sure
exactly. Because listen. If you looking for that girl that you gonna go on and get her the $5 bag from Wendy's, I ain't the one for you, boo. Maybe later on down the road when we get a little serious and we want to lay up in the bed and eat a little chili and pass a little gas, then we can go to Wendy's.
You gonna pass plenty gas. You gonna pass plenty gas eating Wendy's chili, and that chili be busting. Look.
Yes.
So, lady, so Leanne, you say you don't date on, you don't do
Man,
online.
you can see me. Let me tell you about Leanne. When I tell you I'm real, if I'm thick chunky to you, that's your problem, not mine.
I'm saying, ain't nothing wrong with thick chunky. Not
I met up with Dr. Fab and Special K Christmas break, and they saw that lady. What'd you say, Dr. Fab? Leanne is just who she is, right?
Exactly, and just like me,
in person.
I ain't gonna put
in person. Ain't nobody putting on the front.
You either like me,
or you don't.
Or you don't.
Simply,
I'm that one for you.
So
Leanne is no joke.
So Leanne, do you believe that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, even though you don't meet, right? So just say for you, if you don't online date, so just say somebody say, hey, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. You say there's a lot of people out here, you know. So if you're one of your girlfriends say, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine that's single. He is that, yada yada yada. You know, and y'all talking on the phone and you don't see him until.
I'm a little bit like Papa Doc with the heart now. Okay. Because wait a minute. Everybody can't be that thin person if they got thickness in their genes and their genetics. That's called their God-given. Okay. I don't want nobody fat and sloppy. I'm not fat and sloppy. But you do have to respect God-given. Some people got big genes, some people got small genes.
Right. Some
you
people
get
got
a big dude that looks
genes.
decent, he might not be sloppy. He just might be a big guy.
Right.
Or he might be a pencil thin guy because he can't gain any weight. But that I don't do that. No, I don't judge.
So
like
you
that.
okay with the person? You okay with the personality and knowing the person?
Yes. I don't go by looks though. I don't go by looks.
What about
And my girl's on the phone.
Them your curls. Them your curls on that picture, Leanne.
Huh?
Them your curls.
That's my hair.
That's her hair.
I'm saying I can tell.
Hashtag no weave. All
no weave. Now I do wear braids.
Hashtag edges. Hashtag edges.
I got edges. I'm good.
I see them. So you good with that? So okay.
I'm good with me. Period. Even if I'm thick or thin. Even if I'm thick or thin.
What you say? What you say, DFG?
As long as you ain't got the baby hairs.
Them eyelashes, long as they got them eyelashes up there, doc.
I don't have eyelashes. Those are my eyes. I never wore eyelashes in my life.
They use eyelashes for edges now. You ain't.
Oh, okay. See, we didn't know that.
Yeah. Y'all got y'all.
Come on now.
I ain't catfishing. I ain't capping. I'm for real. They do. They use like the eyebrows that you see that be all the way down here. Ain't nobody edges all the way.
Put some rakes on your eyes.
Sister Renee
that's what they look like.
Sister Renee, what Sister Renee said?
No, Sister Renee put that picture up there. Let her know she available. She's single. It's up there, y'all.
And that was December 28th. That was December 2023.
2023. Okay.
That's December. That's my dog right there. That's my dog.
Right.
Go ahead,
That's what I'm talking about. Well, everybody, Sister Renee live in Miami, and we'll be there March 28th through the 31st. So y'all come on through swinging.
Look at social media. Hey, social media people. I see you. Hey, ladies, I see y'all. I appreciate y'all putting them pictures up. I see y'all over there. See, ain't no need for y'all to catfish. But that catfishing go, y'all beautiful women on here tonight. I give y'all the claps, right? But y'all seem to be confident women. But I think catfishing stems from people that are not confident in whom they truly are. You take a person that's not confident, then they want to present somebody else, because me, when I step, I want you to see Lil Bo Peep. I ain't sending nobody else.
I want you to see Fab.
You know what I'm saying? Right. When you see the gray beard, I ain't dying and I was gonna die, right? I ain't dying and it is what it is. This side grilled than the other side. So it is what it is, right? But I'm gonna present me because I'm confident in who I am. So I don't think those people that has kept that show going for all of these years is something that they lack within themselves. In order to, how do you date a person for years, for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and then you accept it's dark, the room, the light off. You can't never get up and turn the light off. Hell, I'm thinking you ain't got no legs. Damn, you trying to trick me? You ain't got no legs, you ain't got no feet. What is it that you can't get up and turn this light on? So
it's like a girl have a strap and a strap for you. You talk about roll on your stomach.
Okay, all right.
So DFG, do you feel that beauty is in the eye of the beholder when you met somebody that's not who they really were, or that you met somebody that's not who they presented themselves to be?
All right, Bo Peep, I got the golden voice, and of course I'm
come on, let me get it.
But I'm gonna tell you like this: it is taste. There's science behind beauty. Babies have an easier chance, and they gravitate towards symmetry. Everybody, you have the more symmetry you have in your face, the more evenness you have in your face, the better you're perceived by others. So yes, it's in the eye of the beholder, but there are certain sciences that you have, because if you have a rounder head, not more oval, not round, but people got them almond shaped heads looking like Mr. or Miss Almond. Some people look like alien because they got a big head. Some people got a pie face. But I mean, and it all depends. You have the way people look is the way people look, but you have to look within yourself to say, hey, I don't say there's ugly people. I never say that someone's ugly, because ugly is a personality trait. It's not look. Now you can look homely as hell.
You can even punish ugly people. It's just sexy is sexy. Look at Mark Anthony. I personally think he's ugly, but he got the swag and
he is
anything.
He is considered homely, but he makes up, and he's short too. But what he makes up for it is charisma, or as the kids say, riz. He got that riz. He got that it. He starts singing. He starts singing to you.
Bad thing too.
Hey, he starts singing to you.
Living La Vida Loca, baby.
And them draws draw.
That's what I'm saying. So if you get to the restaurant, DFG, and she ain't who she presented herself to be, are you staying? You leaving? What you doing? What you doing?
I'm gonna stay because I'm a gentleman. I'm gonna stay. I'll leave
that's so sweet. Look at DFG being sweet.
I'll go on a date.
DFG. I'm out of there like 2023.
But that's
you're not
what I'm
right.
saying, it's
but little boy, I thought you
hold on, let DFG finish.
That's an internal thing, because I wouldn't want it done to me. At least put up with me for 10, 20 minutes. And then if you gotta go, you gotta go. Because women always have a backup plan. Always.
They're gonna need it if they trick me. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna need it if they trick me, Doc. I'm telling you, right?
They be under the table.
I got the hell out of there. Doc, I walked past this young lady 3 times and did not recognize her from the pictures that she put. She had pictures of that was like 6 years old, right? So to me, it speaks to your character. If you feel the need to deceive me.
No, and I understand that, little Bo.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is that her character should not drive your actions. You're a man, you should be a man of your word. Because what the Scarface say, we got 2 things. We got our word and we got our gonads.
See, deal with me. I feel like when I show up, I'm keeping my word. I'm showing up in expectation to see what I've been looking at, right? That's what I've been.
Now, what I'm saying, though, I would still, that's what I'm saying. If it's personal preference, I would still sit there, because that person might not have felt that I would come otherwise, but you still can get a good conversation out of them. Now, you might not want to smang or nothing like that.
Ain't gonna be no part 2. Ain't gonna be no part 2.
Exactly. You just,
You say you finish it out. You finish out. Yeah. Don't judge the outer appearance. You're gonna stay in that DFG gentleman mode, and you're gonna thug it out for the evening.
I'm ugly to people. Well, homely to people.
Right.
So I know how it is to treat somebody like they don't matter. You have to treat people like they matter. But I still suck at that sometimes, but for the most part, I try to go through what I say. Not all the time, but we all fall short. But I have to finish it. If I start something, I gotta finish it.
Okay, I appreciate them. See, that's them nuggets I'm talking about from you, DFG. That's them nuggets. That's that wisdom speaking. Dr. Fab, the fabulous one. Come on back to me, Dr. Fabulous.
Listen, you all, as he said, you go with the intentions of meeting that individual. Is beauty in the eye of the beholder? Because what I may think is sexy, somebody may not think that is sexy. I like me a big old teddy bear to hold on to, dress, Timberlands, all of that. And let me tell y'all the funniest thing. When you see DFG online, you think that he may be short. And I got to the masquerade ball, and he was a big old guy, like 6'2". I believe he's about 6'2". And I know he thought I was the craziest person around. I said, "Ooh, I thought you were short. I thought he was a shorty." And when I saw him, I was like, wow, he's tall, because look at him right now. You would never think that he's over 5'8" or 5'9" because he looks so compact on screen. But when I saw him in person, and he was a big guy, that's the reason why I'm telling you all, everybody on here, I want you to come to Miami so you can at least see him, feel him, touch him, smell him, so you can get the real Holyfield, because some people don't look the same on camera as they do in person,
And I ain't trying to smell people.
You trying to smell them?
You trying to smell them. You're not going to walk up and
my personal space. Talking about touch them.
Touch them, feel them. Yeah. Because if you in person, somebody might want to grab on your beard, man.
And
that's the new thing.
And Kate, they better not disrespect me and grab my beard. I don't know where their hand being.
Well, anywho, I'm just saying, everybody don't look the same on camera as they do in person. Because I never would have expected him to be a tall person, because in my mind, I thought that he was no more than about 5'8", and that was that. And then when I met Action in person, I was like, well, I can see that. Because you already in your mind, you've drawn the conclusion of how you think this person is really going to look. So, come on, everybody, get that situation together for the 28th. I'm putting these commercial pools in here. March 28th through the 31st. Join Upscale Love for You in Miami. Now I'm gonna turn it back over to you, little Bo Peep.
Listen, doctor, you saying something though. It's funny to hear how you call that man compact. You hear me? That's like my grandma used to say, tell folks, she wouldn't call you fat, she wouldn't call you big. She said, you too damn large to be acting like that. And she held that large. That's some embarrassing stuff right there. Large, to call somebody large. Yeah, but anyway.
But I say, no, I don't say large. I say I like a teddy bear, because I like when they hug you, you can just feel that. You
feel
just
the warmth.
Feel all
you
of
feel
that.
The warmth.
It's called solidness.
What you say, Lady T?
They don't have to be solid. They can be jiggly. I just
solid
like
and warm. Solid.
Listen. You something else, doctor. Woo, somebody got their hands full. I pray for them.
Yes, God. Yes, God.
So listen, Conica on the show tonight. Conica, you ain't been on here in a couple of weeks. I need to talk to you, Conica.
Where you been, Conica?
Listen, life has been life, and I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Life has been life, but God is good. So
He is amazing, and you are amazing, because life been life, but you here live and live in color tonight. And I need to know if beauty is truly in the eye of the beholder, if you falling for somebody else. If they presented this picture and you get the Fogo Day child, and you looking for him, but you don't see him, and he got to tell you, hey, this is me. What do you do?
I might have a conversation, but I'm kind of side-eyeing you at the same time, because I feel like, you kind of deceived me before you even got to know me, or for me to know you. So I'll probably have a conversation, and then that'll probably be the last conversation we have, because I feel like if you lie about this, what else you gonna lie about?
Exactly. Deception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Deception.
I love that, Conica. I love that.
I mean,
first and last time.
First and last time.
Hey, listen, I like that answer. I'm gonna give you $1. Because that's how I feel. You've deceived me, so I've fallen in hopes of, right? This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm falling for this person, and then I get the Fogo the child, and I don't see you. So it's like the fact that you felt that you had to deceive me in order to gain my attention. You may have gained it, but you're not gonna keep it. So if I sit down and have dinner with you, it would definitely be the last damn time that we sat down and talk. We ain't got nothing else to talk about, because like if my grandma used to say, if you tell one lie, you'll tell another. And to have a picture up there, you're lying, you're capping. You're capping. Me, love.
I got my hand up again, and Chocolate Pearl, because I got the rebuttal against Conica. I got to come on.
Hold on. Don't you come bothering Conica. Come on in, doctor.
Now listen, Conica, let me tell you about Dr. Fabulous now. He might have lied, or he might have put up that picture about 10 years old, but it depends on where we go. And see, I let him do the first date, but I'm going to be that. I'm going to play in that second date. So all I need him to do is, guess what, Conica? Bring that black card. Because I'm going to go a second time. I'm gonna fill it all the way out.
But how you gonna get? How you gonna get 2 meals out? That's 2 meals.
Some of y'all
Oh man.
but
You gonna get 2 meals out of
Has
man.
a
That's
hand
2
up.
meals.
Listen. We might go a little milling. We might go a little shopping. We might do a little shopping. You
Doc
see?
want that pocket. Doc out of that pocket. She don't give a damn what it
On the
is. Like,
card, girl. Let them cap just a little teeny bit. But try them a second time and tell them, let me plan the date, but you're gonna pay for it. But I'm gonna plan it, okay? That's it. I'm gonna put my hands down.
Chocolate.
Lord. Hey, Bo, I might as well crack after that. You know, I got the crack after that.
Oh my gosh.
You gonna put a dent in my black card? I got a crack. That's 2 meals you done got off a brother.
What is a crack? What is a crack?
It's a must. It's a must.
What is a crack? Y'all fill me in. I don't know what a crack is.
Oh, that means you know, can we slide to the motel there, baby? The motel or something.
Well,
you know
I
what
know.
I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Papa Doc, we wouldn't be sliding to no motel because I don't do motels.
Okay. Hey, go to Holiday Inn then.
No, we don't even do the Holiday Inn.
Then I'm gonna take your friend. Chocolate Pearl. Carmelo.
Hey,
on you. So what you gonna do?
We cracking wheels at that point.
Look, see, they ain't even want me to hear none of that. You see how static it is?
Hey, so
after 2 meals, you would expect to go to the motel.
Did they say? And I know
but now Doc added some other stuff in there. It went there.
Now the key word was motel, Leanne. I know
Guess what I caught that. That ain't not the Hilton or the Marriott Hotel. It was the motel.
Go to the
motel.
W. Well, go take her to the W. Take her to the W, Papa Doc, and then do what you got to do at that point.
He can take me there. That don't mean nothing gonna happen.
After you put a
Jesus, peace.
Oh, something gotta happen. You done bent my black card.
Right.
Papa Doc, you wanted to get a chance to know me. I'm just giving you what.
Papa Doc, a bin for a bin, Papa Doc. A bin for a bin. Bend my card, I'm bending your. Whoop. I kept it clean, doctor. Hey,
okay.
Social media diva, put one of my pictures up from New Year's in the chat for me. I ain't got no pictures on my computer.
I put one of my pictures up.
Papa Doc got here. He clean. He clean.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me and DFG. Look at us. We're all cutified.
Look at you.
Oh, Papa Doc thought he was clean there.
Papa Doc clean. Hey, Papa Doc cleaned that curve behind him. He cleaned that curve behind him.
We got a hand up. Chocolate Pearl got a hand up.
I'm coming to him. I'm on these. I see the Hey, Papa Doc, you're a big man, but you clean. You're clean, though you represent.
He got on nice shoes. That might make it a plus.
I see. I see you, DFG. DFG was clean in that picture. I see you, DFG. I see you ain't no compact short man, cause in the little box you look.
I'm right at 6 feet.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Chocolate Pearl. Chocolate Pearl.
It took so long. I forgot what I was gonna ask.
You ain't forgot. Your mind working.
I did. I forgot. I totally forgot. But it was dealing with the catfish portion, which I love. What I can't remember the young lady's name.
Conica.
For Dr. Fabulous. There we go. That's what I like what she said. But if you communicated with someone that you haven't seen at all, and you communicated with them for a very long time, and you got to know their personalities, because when you talk on the telephone and you don't do any video and it's just conversation, you get to know that person. But then when you finally get to meet them and they're not that person, sometimes you just can't go by, he done lied to me about his looks. But I still like his conversation. I still like his personality. Do you still stay with that person, or do you just deuces, because he lied about what he or she looked like?
So you don't take that as deception, right?
I take it as deception, but is that a game changer? Is it a deal breaker? Because if you got along with him and you like his personality, because a lot of times when you just communicate and get to know a person through just the phone or whatever, and don't do any videoing, don't know what they look like, you just having a conversation, you can actually get to know that person after you talk to them for so long. But then when you see them, do you just like, oh, wait a minute, but he done lied to me? That, you know.
Well, okay. Well, if you don't see him, I think that kind of takes the deceptive portion away. Unless he gave you a description and he said, "Hey, man, they think I'm Denzel Washington when they see me," and then you see him and he looked like that mug shot of James Brown when he got out of jail. Then that'd be a little different.
Anybody that feels that they look like Denzel Washington, they probably lying, but to themselves.
So what do you do? What do you do at
that's
that
what
point?
I want to know. Is it because when she said that when you lied, once you had lied, that's deceived. Once you deceive me with that one lie because you don't look like your pictures.
Yeah, I don't feel like it. For me, it's a deal
Do
breaker.
you
I don't feel like I can trust you. I don't feel like I can trust you because you lied about something you didn't have to lie about. What if I like you for exactly who and how you are? What if I would
And that's what I'm saying.
What
and
if
that's
I would
what I'm
love
saying.
your 325 pound, right? All love, if I loved it, right? Or your 140 pounds, but you putting up something else for me to caption. Hey, y'all, social media do put me in the chat so y'all see Lil Bo Peep, man, follow my smoke. But for me, it would be a deal breaker. I wouldn't be ugly about it because I never mistreat a person, you know what I'm saying, or be rude. I wouldn't raise that way, nor do I, raise my kids that way to mistreat people, to be ugly, even because I'm only in control of me. So because you felt the need to lie, okay, cool. But I ain't gonna even sit there because I don't want to sit with a liar, because to me, you're a liar. So you probably be sitting there by yourself, and in the end, somebody else might come, but I'm out of there.
But would you take the time to find out why that person lied? Because some people, they have insecurities, and that's just he or she may feel that their original picture or their real picture may not get your attention. But once you get to know them, maybe, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I was raised honesty is the best policies. If you can't be honest with me initially, you ain't gonna be honest with me in the middle or the end. So for me, it's a no. I might actually like what you're insecure about, right? I might be the man to help you come out of that insecurity. It's somebody for everybody. Like, I might not be everybody's cup of tea, everybody ain't my cup of tea, but guess what? I'm gonna present this cup of tea. What you see is
right.
What you get. I'm not gonna put a picture up from when I was, big Bo Peep, 248 pounds, or when I was 200 pounds. I'm 212 right now. You're gonna get 212. That's whether you like it, it's up for you to decide. If you don't like it, the next one will. I won't sit at the restaurant too long by myself. I'm popping. You know what I'm saying? So that you gotta, but that's me in my confidence. And I know everybody don't walk in that same confidence. So, but for me, it would be a deal breaker. Hey, I give you $1. I give you $1 for that chocolate pearl. We appreciate you.
Well, you ain't give me no money.
Doctor, you get all the bank. You took Papa Doc card. What you talking about? I ain't give you no money, man. You got him putting up the black card. I ain't gonna give you no $1. He putting up the black card.
I wanted to say this, and it is actually directed more to Dr. Fabulous. When there was a show that we had, last year or what have you, and you was talking about confidence and stuff like that. I took that to heart, but I realized that you are right. You have to have confidence in yourself. And if you have enough confidence in yourself, you won't be catfish. You won't be a person that's going to catfish because you're proud of what you are and who you are, regardless.
Yep. And I have to say, from day one, my daddy always taught me, baby girl, you are beautiful. You are bring home that king because you already that queen. You already know. So that's the reason why. But y'all was saying something about natural hair. Well, you see Dr. Fabulous. I love me a good wig. I love me a good Judy. One day I might be blonde. One day I might be a redhead. One day I might be black. But guess what? Life is spicy. And I love it all and got plenty of hair. but I'll put a wig on a minute. So Papa Doc,
I know that's right. Me
look,
too.
Papa Doc, you might take your finger and run it through that, and you say, dog, that's a big old nappy braid underneath there. But that's all right. I got my edges.
Papa Doc, the hand gets stuck. The hand gets stuck. Papa Doc.
Hey, I don't want to get my finger stuck in that stocking cap underneath that wig.
That's
you
all right.
What
That's
I'm
all
saying?
right. But when I take it off, he'll be like, oh, she got her.
Hey,
you know what?
Can you cut the lights out when you take it off, babe?
No, babe, because the real hair underneath here look good. I got to pull back in the ponytail. You know what my students say all the time? Because I didn't know little girls wear wigs to school. But the thing is, they'll snatch a wig off the little girls, right? So one of my students say, they don't say Dr. Fabulous, they call me my real professional name. And they say, doctor, and I say, yes, baby. The first time somebody snatch one off, all they're going to see is a ponytail, and then I'm going to whop their tail. I say, because you know what? I wear them like a professional. I love a good Judy. Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm glad you love a good Judy. Hey, we got Leanne. Leanne, come on in, Leanne. You had your hand raised.
I know, and I took it down because everybody was jumping in. But I'm going to talk to Chocolate Pearl for a minute.
Talk to her.
She is kind of correct. Okay, to go out. If they don't look like what they look at like, and I believe you, Lil Bo Peep, the lies are lies. But if the conversations are good and you can kind of get over the way his lie when he presented himself, go out to dinner and feel it. You're not really trying to hook up with him. You having fun and having a friend. There's nothing wrong with that. But then when you realize that he lies for real, I mean, some other stuff.
Then what can you do at that point? He was a liar
call it a
in
day.
the beginning.
You cut it off.
You cut it off, right? But there's nothing wrong with a person who sends you a picture that doesn't look like them. Now, okay, the little one, I know, because that's why we put our pictures in the chat. He's a little bigger. It was a turnoff for you because you had already figuratively in your mind thought, he kind of sexy, this and that. But when you meet him, he's not like that. Yes, he did lie, Little Bo Peep, but get a man a chance.
That's right, because you don't
get a man a chance. You'll never know what's gonna come out of that date.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's what I was trying to get to. I was trying to see that.
I was supporting you.
Thing. Yeah.
Relationship.
I was supporting you.
Hey, thank you for supporting Chocolate Pearl. I think that you heard friends don't let friends drive drunk. Friends don't let friends be lied to. So, so I don't want to be, I just can't let somebody lie to me initially, right? And we start off because they say how you start something is how you normally end it.
Okay.
Or how you gain something is how you normally lose it. So if you dealing with a man, Leanne, and he ain't confident enough to show you who he is, that ain't the man for you. If you can
wait a minute. But so because I'm one of these strong Black women, I would say if he's strong over the phone and then he melts when he like a little weak when he's around, it's still nothing wrong with being their friend. They may need you. God might have put him in your life to help him, not to date him, but for a reason. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you on that. I can respect that. God send people, for seasons, reasons, but don't send them teasing. Because if you ain't what I thought.
No. But I'm just saying.
We ain't gonna be nothing long anyway. Like I said.
No, you could be just friends, and you could introduce him to somebody else, or he may introduce you to somebody else.
I wouldn't introduce him because I view him as a liar. So I wouldn't even put him on nobody else. Now, the young lady that did catfish me, she was a very pretty young lady. She was a
she lied.
Girl. She just didn't show me who she was, right? So I was in expectation of that.
Well, was she fluffy?
I ain't got no problem with fluffy. I don't want you if you ain't fluffy.
But no.
He just said no bones.
Yeah, that's right, Leanne.
You said you passed her 3 times and didn't know who she was.
Okay, so on her pictures, the picture she had up, she probably was like a 12, 10 to like a 12. when I walked past her, she was more like a 16, 20, 18, 20. So she had
Was she short?
She was about 5'8". But she was sitting down. She was sitting down. And she said, you don't walk past me 3 times. And I'm like, with the green.
Listen, I'm good. I'm a good Caratone size. So she wasn't no 18, 20 and 5'8" and look fluffy. Because at 5'8" and a size 18, you thick. You're right. I know what size I am.
I ain't had no problem with it. It was just
because she told you.
Yeah, okay. The beauty that I behold, that's what I expect to hold when I see it. If it's anything other than that, I'm out of there. But
so you don't take a person at their heart. You're taking them for what they gave you in the beginning.
I can't look at your heart because you lied to me. If I thought you had a good,
can't pass that lie.
I'm kind of like that too. But you can still.
That's one of my dear. Doctor. We're gonna do a show next, doctor.
I understand.
We're gonna do a what now?
We're gonna do a deal breaker show next. What's a deal breaker for you? You know what I'm saying? So for me,
lies.
That line, I can't deal with it. I'd rather you show me and let me choose. It's like, hey, coming into my life, thinking you're gonna come into my life, tricking me, right? If you come into my life that way, I tricked you. I ain't look like I did, like you thought I did. Then you can go and say, well, hey, I tricked you with this. I ain't have what you thought I had. I ain't have what I said I had. So I don't want that snowball effect of lies and tricks. So for me, it's done.
I can understand that.
Hey man, thank y'all for following my smoke. That's my time, man. We got the other people that got to come on and do theirs, man. But I thank y'all for chopping it up with me tonight and following my smoke and following my praise. God is amazing, and so are you.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, Lil Bo Pete. And up next, now, she might not know a lot about catfishing, but she know a lot about men. So I'm going to bring her on in. That's none other than Lady T. So, Lady T.
Dr. Fab, what do I know about men, Dr. Fab?
You've been married 6 times.
You know men. Go ahead, Lady T.
You know men.
That means she don't know him, doctor.
Yeah.
She know men.
Community got it right. What? Practice make perfect.
I'm just telling fairy tales. She good old wholesome 305 kind of girl.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I done had them all. I done had the young, the old, and whatever in between. So
the fat, the skinny, the rich, the poor.
That's right.
Ooh, cause she let one Richmond go. I could beat her today. Jesus.
All I can say is catfishing. I just think as a person, you need to be real. I'm with Little Bo. You need to be honest with me, because if you're going to start it off lying, you're going to lie through the entire relationship. So as far as, your finances and, that's fine. That can way on down the line. But when you're going out, when you're on these dating sites, you have some people there that really want to find true love. And I think you need to figure it out and find your true self, like during the process. And you will luck up on some good ones. Like Dr. Fab said, when I got my first divorce, I didn't do too much website dating. I like to go to the grocery store, whomever, and pick up whatever. And I enjoyed the dating process. You could be at the gas station pumping gas. You want to holler, I will holler back. But as far as living this facade, this lie, no, I'm not with that at all. As far as looks go, I don't care if you're ugly, because money can clean you up, shine you up, and make you look like $1 million. I done seen some girls come up to the top.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Look, it's breaking up. We can't even hear that.
You need to
talking to Mike Papa Doc.
Nah, I'm in the woods, so you know. Yeah, but thank you for describing me. I definitely appreciate that. You know.
You're welcome anytime. But women, far as men go, if you want a good one, you just be you. Put that pretty face on, that smile, walk with confidence, and I have to put my hands up with social media diva. She is beautiful. She has so much confidence and I love it. Matter of fact, I probably need a cup of it. But I just think you need to be, and please learn how to cook, because if you want a good man, you're going to have to throw some homemade meals together and just, reel them on in. That's all. Just reel them on in and rub that head. Right, Dr. Feel Good?
You say rub that head.
Rub that head.
Rub that.
I think, hey, girl.
Lady T, hey.
Hey, Lady
all
T,
up in there.
You can sit on my
right
lap.
about that.
You can sit, hey, Lady T, you can sit on my lap and we talk about the first thing that pops up.
As long as you bounce.
It'd be a long conversation, though. It'd be a thick one, too.
Okay. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna keep that one.
I'm gonna pass it on to Action Jackson.
All right. No, it's DFG.
I'm sorry, DFG.
Come on in, DFG.
It's the DFG. You know my steeds. You know I bring it good and I bring the breeze. Hey, I'm loving this show. This is a hot show. It's a hot topic. So it's hard to follow Bo Peep and Lady T because it's like following Andre 3000. You don't know what you're gonna get. I'm doing the cleanup.
That's right.
We talk about looking. We talk about cooking. We also talk about booking. So if you don't bring your authentic self to a situation, everything else is going to be built on shifting sands because you got to keep remembering stuff. I had a hard time doing that. I had a hard time, if I told somebody it was black, they had to check my references. But overall, though, a lot of us start off real naive. We tend to take people at their word because we think the best of people. As we get older, we get more cynical because we realize that not everybody's as pure as we are. Because I'm pure as the driven snow in New York City.
That means that was a lie. That was a lie.
No, that's the truth. You ever seen snow in New York City?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Then, I ain't lie one bit. Because my Arabic name is Dertik Mudefukir. But anyway,
Arabic name is what?
Don't worry about it, Doc.
I'm done. I'm done.
But the question I'm gonna have is, when it comes to catfishing, there are so many ways to find people. If you need to find somebody, there are sites that you can go. If they give you a name, an email, you can go search. Anybody ever heard of LexisNexis?
No.
LexisNexis is a site. You give them $69 or $89, and you give them a name and an email address or a phone number. They got a whole bunch of stuff that you can find out a person. I didn't know you were left-handed. And you can pull up things like their credit reports, where they lit, their rental history.
What you say the name of it was?
LexisNexis, like Lexus.
And you got
like
to pay how much?
It's like $69 to $89. But you can only do it for one person. That's per person.
A lot of attorneys use that website. That service.
Exactly. And if you don't want to pay that much, you could use it's called Spokio. And what that does, it's not as good as LexisNexis, but you can take somebody's social media profile and find out and do a reverse search, see if it is who they are. If someone sends you pictures, you could go to Google and do a reverse image search. So you ain't so there are things you can do as because people, I don't know about y'all, but I be getting numbers from like different area codes, and I say, who are you? I'll be like, who this? And says, I'm Anna. I thought you were Lori. Can I be your friend? Hell no, I don't know you like that. They send you a picture, and they're usually Asian. So that means they probably live in India. But you do reverse photo search. They got apps for that. Also, people can spoof numbers, and if you use LexisNexis or Spokio, they can get past those defenses and VPNs and all that other good stuff, and they can almost pinpoint where you are and everybody you know. So you ever got a call? I got calls from relatives. They call me like, have you seen Chocolate Pearl? Who? Chocolate Pearl. She called your number yesterday at 3:35. No, I don't know her. I don't know who you're talking about. But anyway, but that's but have you ever put on your detective hat? That's the question I have for you. How far have you snooped or did your due diligence to find out a person? Let's go on, Leanne. Have you ever done that?
I know everything you said has happened to me, so I know that part is true.
Repeat the question. Have I ever done what?
Have you ever done a search on a person that you were dating?
Yes, I have.
How
and if
far
they're
did you
in
go?
Miami, I'm gonna go through miamidade.gov, personal, whatever. See if they got arrest record, see where they live at, all kind of stuff. There's a lot on miamidade.gov.
Okay.
When you do a person search, you can find out if they married, if they divorced, when they got a divorce, what the woman's name is, how many children they have. It's a lot you can find out. So I do research. I just never did the online dating thing because I am a little strict when it comes to playing those games. I don't play those games like that. So
I
don't
got you.
have the online.
Said Miss Renee, you've been kind of quiet. Have you ever done a search on somebody?
You got two hands up.
All right, go on, Chocolate Pearl.
I have done a search. I seem like I became a professional on these dating sites of swiping left because I look at when you put down your profile. My thing is, if you don't put anything to describe you or what you like or what you want, and then you just put pictures, and then you realize you look at all the pictures and they old. They really old pictures. Or if they don't put anything like any description, or if you're going to go on these sites, act like you really want to go be on the sites. Act like you really want it. So I noticed that when I choose people that don't have, because they're attractive and they don't have any description on it, I don't choose them anymore because they're catfishing. They're just on there, or they just on there because they want something. I've been catfished twice, but I've busted them both times. But it's like I don't know, I think they in Africa somewhere, and they taken someone else's identity. And when that happened to me the first time, because I thought something was strange, and I noticed it, I said, well, let's video. And then they would send a video of somebody's talking and make it look like it's them that's communicating, but your voice and I read lips, so your voice and the video doesn't match. How is that possible?
Movie, you got the karate movie dub.
Yeah, exactly. The karate movie dub.
Killed by father.
So I think I've learned a lot about the catfishing on there, and I've actually reported them. I blocked them and then I reported them, but after being online for anything, even, and I know this has nothing to do with this, but even just merchandise, you can't just deal with them on that particular third-party site. You need to go directly to their site and see if they're legit. Because I found that a lot of these people are not legit. And when you get on these little dating sites, a lot of them are not legit. They're just not here. They find a way because they want to ask for money or ask for different favors and stuff like that. So you have to be careful on these websites. Very, very careful.
I got you. Go on, Bo Pete.
So yeah, I had to do some research on somebody because they was on that bull. They had a name up. I saw a document with a different name on it. When I was at the house sitting at the coffee table, and first name was the same, last name was different. So then when I asked about it, they tried to just try to throw it off like, oh, it was somebody, it was a mistype. I get that all the time. I've tried to call, yada yada yada. How people can throw a story in there, but I had to check them out, man, and turn to find out, they was a scammer. It was a scammer, so I had to get the hell on from riding there, cause if I'm going to jail, it's gonna be for something I did, not for somebody I'm with. You know what I'm saying? I prefer to eat my honey buns on the outside.
Oh yeah, commissary.
You know what I'm saying? I want to go to the stove. I want to go to the stove, dog. I ate them honey buns. Shout out to all the ladies with honey buns.
Go on, Dr.
I was getting ready to say he kind of touched bases on it, but when you meet someone online, most of the time, I'm not going to say that you are being deceitful. I think that just like instead of giving your first name, you may introduce yourself by the middle name, and you're not lying. It's just that you're not giving them the full information for the research process because or most of the time when you're on Facebook, you don't have your real name up. At least I don't. I have my, as they say, my middle name, my stage name, something that was put together. So I'm not going to say that a person is lying because they don't put their real name up first. I think that if they're going to get deeper into the relationship, that's when you unfold. You can call me blase blase, but my biological name is, and that's when you do that true introduction. Because I'm sure Papa Doc's name is really not Papa Doc. One day he gonna tell me. I guess when we go out to dinner. Mm-hmm.
And you have a point. What the thing about that is, if you certain search data brokers have everything they need, and if you pay them enough, they can find you. Like I said, they find out if you're left-handed or not.
Okay.
That's the thing is that cybersecurity tells you, and I work in cybersecurity. Cybersecurity says to anonymize yourself as much as possible. However, here's two things that we do to counter that we do that is counterintuitive to cybersecurity. We use very similar passwords for multiple accounts. We don't change our passwords every 30 to 60 days.
That's true.
So only thing it takes is a good foreign agent, a good counterintelligence agent, and they can. And you know how when somebody calls you and they say they're from Sprint or something like that, and be like, "Yo, your number is XYZ, but you got to confirm your address." You thinking, "Oh, this is legit." I'm not saying anybody on here, but this happened, and they start giving their personal information. Guess what you just did? You done lost your whole
identity. Mm-hmm.
And these guys and gals are so professional, and they've done it so well that you don't even know you scam till you scam. Until you use your Bank of America card, and you ain't got nothing in it. And 20 minutes ago you had $15,000. Now the thing is though, is that you have to look at, when you're looking at people, you got to look at their habits online. If they got, like Chocolate Pro said, if they got 3 pictures and they come and they send it, and they all look real professional, chances are they ain't a person. I had a friend of mine from high school. His picture was used to catfish a lot of palm colored people. Cause he's very, I mean, he's basically a model. And they knew his first name and last name, and they used his picture and said, "Hey, I'm a soldier. My name is John Smith, and I'm at this base. I can't talk to you on the phone or talk to you with video chat because combat." And a lot of women fall for that. And the thing is, though, is you have to know these tools to be able to combat. So if you do have to search for somebody, you could pretty much have them figured out. Leanne gave an example down there in 305. You go to Miami-Dade, they got a government site. Everybody knows look for people that are child touchers. You got those sites too. And like I said, the sites I was talking about, LexisNexis, Spokio, and a couple of other ones, they do give good information on finding people. I found people like some trolls on Facebook. I found them because I do it like that, but I want to. There are certain things that you can figure out in certain programs. I can't say them on the line, that can help you in assisting if you need to find out if somebody says who they are. What about you, Action Jay? You ever had to do that?
No, never have to. Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I said I have to do that.
All right, so you Jamaican, and y'all know y'all Jamaicans be like creeping, finding people like, oh. Said her don't know how to do that. Said go on. But anyhow, though, it's important that on a real tip is when you're doing online dating, is that you ask for things right away, because also what can happen is if you have a cousin that you hadn't seen in a while, but you remember them, they can get enough information to try to scam you out of money. You know me, cuz you know me. And so the idea is to ask questions that only they would know. Someone hit me up on Facebook under a friend of mine, and I said, okay, oh, what building did you live in? I knew the answer. But the person said, "What do you mean? What building?" I said, "That should be a simple answer. If we lived on the same block, we lived on the same street. You should know where you live."
Yeah.
A lot of people we'll forget a whole bunch of stuff, but we rarely forget where we live. Well, my time is up, ladies and gents. Hey, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Come back, subscribe, like, share. And I'm passing it back to the doctor. Go on, Doc.
All right. Well, you know what?
Doc, I didn't get a chance.
No. Give me a minute. I'm getting ready to say, Action J is up, but guess what? He's going to lay his question out there. And next week, guess what? Part 2, starting out with Action Jackson. So, with that being said, Action, throw out your question, what you going to tell them next week, because it's rolling down the line at 9:59. So come on.
My question, if you fall in love with someone, a person, right, that tricked you by their pronoun, and you decide to continue a relationship, does that change your sexual preference?
You mean like a transgender?
Yes. Somebody tricked you by their pronouns, and you fall in love with that person, does that change your sexual preference if you want to continue a relationship?
Oh, that's the topic for next week. That's fire, Action J. That's fire.
State the question again. I'm not clear on what you're asking.
If you fall in love with a person that tricked you about their pronoun, like he, she, or they, whatever, right? And you decide to continue a relationship, does that change your sexual preference?
No,
you
because
get
we ain't
out of
going
that.
that direction.
That's where the lie come in. Little Bo Peep better say something.
Because if I find out that Philip is really Felicia, it's a done daughter. No.
It's slice and dice.
Bye, Felicia. So, as I said, we're going to continue part 2. And the question next week is, you done fell in love with this person, and this person has told you that they are a he when they are really a she, or he's a she, and you're expecting a he. Would you continue on that journey through love from Facebook? What y'all say the other name of that thing is? Twitter, Instagram, all of this good love online and this catfishing thing. But let me tell this to you, Action J. You can play with your pronouns, your adjectives, your nouns, your verbs, but it's a done daughter when you call. Now, it's some women that got some real deep voices, but when you meet them and you kind of like feel down on that leg portion, no, that's a trickery. You let that one go. Well, I can't talk for others. I can't speak for others. But for Dr. Fabulous, it would definitely be a done daughter. I'll be 5,000. If you can't feel the crouch and it feel right, no.
Let me see. So this you got Charles. Your lunch is ready. I don't know if you guys seen on IG.
You who?
Charles, your lunch is ready.
I ain't never heard that before.
Oh, Dr. Feelgood got to put that up real quick. Put it up real quick, Dr. Feelgood.
Hold on.
It's a trans woman and a biological male that's together, and the trans woman cooks. Looks like she could burn, but she looked like she got hit with a she looked like Brick Lady if she actually got hit by a brick.
She looked like Bill Cosby with a wig.
Well, y'all got to send that link to me because I really got
Bill Cosby. That Bill Cosby with a wig on.
Okay. All right. So lunch is ready, over, and all that good stuff. And guess what, y'all? It is now 10 o'clock, and we are going to have a part 2 to this catfishing. And our personal first and foremost will be Action Jackson next week, and we'll follow along. So with that being said, I would like to say thank you everyone for coming. Don't forget Miami, it's coming up March 28th through the 31st, and I would love for each and every one of you to come on down. Conica, come on down, girl, because I want you all in the house.
Turn up, Conica.
Whitley, social media diva, Action J, DFD, Andreen. I really want you to come, Andreen, because I'm dying to meet Andreen. Okay, so with that being said,
yeah, wait, Dr. Fab, y'all better brush up on that Spanish. Say como te llamo, you know. Me llamo Whitley, me llamo Casca. Roll them R's.
Papa Doras, Jonas Dos, press number 2, please.
Mucho pesos.
Grande. Okay, y'all.
Dinero.
Tata, Conica, hashtag Tata. They love Tata.
You know
Mucho grande.
That's right. Mucho grande dinero.
Yeah, mucho grande dinero.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So with that being said, everyone, I'm going to say smooches, and until next week, we're out. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night to all, and to all a good night.